Now, you could say a lot about Tony Khan. You could call him delusional. You could call him soft. You could call him a bad booker. You could call him a bad owner, bad boss, whatever. But I never thought we could call him a liar. But you got to check that off the checklist, man, because he's got caught lying. He's been called out lying by people he just fired. And that's never a good thing. And it's not CM Punk, folks. It's not CM Punk. Now, before I get too deep into this video, I need about 140 more subs before the end of the week. Hit that subscribe button for your boy. I also need 200 likes on this video. So whether you agree with my take or disagree with it, let me know. Give me some feedback. Hit that like button or hit that dislike button. It's only going to make me better as a commentator and as a person, and my takes and my facts and my feelings about life. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, or even hit the dislike button. I appreciate you. Now, Tony Khan fired some people, and he's been given about a lot of excuses. He's been given a lot of reasons. He's been saying a lot instead of just saying, you know what? It's business. It's business. It's an unfortunate part of the business. He was too pussy to just say, hey, budget cuts. You know what I'm saying? It's a hard part of the business. He couldn't give him the John Laurinaitis. Good luck with all your future endeavors. And I get it, man. When you've put your stock and you've made your company basically the anti-WWE company. We're not like them. We finish our contracts. You know what I'm saying? But you end up doing the same thing they did. You put yourself in a terrible position, and he did exactly that. He said it was basically some people no-showed some stuff and some attendance. So it forced these people to basically defend themselves, and that's all you can do. That's all you can, and that's what CM Punk had to do. CM Punk had to do it, but unfortunately, CM Punk has a reputation for being a headache backstage, and so nobody wanted to hear from him. Nobody wanted to hear from him until somebody else comes out about it, and we just got to eventually point the finger at somebody and realize, you know, this dude is unprofessional. This dude isn't somebody who's meant to be in these positions to do these hard choices and stuff, because so he's going to overcompensate, and he's going to unfortunately lie and throw people under the bus and go all because he wants to be liked. And I understand it, Tony. I do, because I'm somebody who struggles with that as well. But you got to understand, man, with business is business, and you got to eventually you got to be a boss. You got to find that perfect balance. And I understand it's hard. You're only 5 years into this, and that's something I give you grace upon. But even then, I always say the excuse that WWE has like 40, like however many decades, like a time advantage on AEW, it is like there is something there. But also, AEW has the advantage of looking at WWE and what they did wrong, and you know, building on top of that, like, okay, they did this wrong, I can not do that, don't do that, do this, don't do that. And you know what I'm saying? You could take upon what the every mistake they learned. What is the old saying? Oh, a smart man learns from his own mistakes, a wise man learns from the mistakes of others. But I guess we see him the type of man Tony Khan is, and he went from they no showed some events to it was budget cuts, and you know, like he finally admitted that he overspent money, and like, yeah, no duh, and it sucks, man. It sucks because this is just what we know. Like people keep saying it, and give it about 5 or however many years. There's gonna be some dark side of the ring stuff about AEW. There's gonna be some explosive shoot interviews about AEW. CM Punk was just the tip of the iceberg. Believe me. Now, before I get out of here again, we need about 140 more subs before the end of the week. Hit that subscribe button for your boy. Also, hit the like button or hit the dislike button if you disagree, man. Hit whatever button you feel you agree with this video. I actually want to read these notes before I get too out of here. He said we had planned to stay. This is I believe his name is Tate. I'm not even sure, to be honest, who these people are, but these are somebody that was allegedly no showing shows. So this is their explanation to counter what Tony Khan was saying. We had planned to stay quiet publicly about our release to take nothing away from the biggest show of the year for Ring of Honor and Supercard tonight, out of respect for the locker room that will be on it. Due to Tony Khan's comments, basically saying they no showed the show, and the numerous fans, media outlets, friends, and co-workers that have reached out to us, this isn't an option for us anymore. We want to apologize to the Ring of Honor fans and the AEW fans that were invested in the storyline. We're expecting the both of us to be there. I guess they were in the middle of a storyline. Ouch. With so many fans wanting answers, in addition to numerous people that have voiced their comments at the thought of us really just no showing on the sum of the biggest that's the way they read it, and that's the way they wrote it. And I can read. uh some of the biggest opportunity of our lives due to Tony Khan's statements. Here it is. My brother and I were told that we would be included in the story through the supercar, and there were plans for us to be with John and Taya. I'm guessing John Morrison and Taya Valkyrie. Leading up to the show, we were asked to pitch several ideas for ourselves, insinuating we would get the opportunity to show that we can wrestle more in the future. On March 16th, our scheduled date following Dalton losing custody for the first time in our history of flying in the North America, previously with Saint Sinclair ROH and now Tony Khan's ROH. Our travel was booked out of Nashville instead of our home airport of Knoxville. The screenshot is of this interaction with management. Travel include the times are in the comments. On Monday, April 1st, we were contacted by management accompanied by HR on a call to inform us of our release due to budget cuts. At the time, we raised concerns and repeatedly questioned if the release was due to travel issues. We were repeatedly adamantly assured that this was not the case and based on solely budget cuts. Since Tony Khan's statement, we reached out yesterday providing the specific details, asking for Tony to clear this up. We have gotten no response. Unfortunately, in the court of public opinion, for a lot of people commenting, it's assumed that we're guilty from one man's words until we have now have to prove we're not. We're now forced to release this info along with the screenshot proof to keep people from putting us down on social media or on this evening's show. We understand that putting this out is detrimental to our careers, but our back is against the wall on this, and it was either this or let Tony Khan say we no showed. We want to thank each and every fan who reached out and made your voices heard, as well as the locker room members who reached out. I'm sorry, I've been reading for a minute. This is Jesus Christ. That know the truth as well. We hope you all still enjoy the show this evening for the sake of the wrestlers putting on their best and appreciate how much we've seen that people really care about the two boys who were always considered replaceable. Damn. Now, in a whole lot of words, they could have just said Tony Khan basically lied on us, but basically, Tony Khan, he do what he normally does. He ghosts people when he's ready to be done with them. He did the same thing to CM Punk. He did the same thing to a lot of other wrestlers I've heard. And this is nasty business. It's nasty business. I guess some flights got mixed up and they was like, bye. You know what I'm saying? They was budget cuts. They told them it was budget cuts, but in public, to sum it up, they told them in private it was budget cuts, but in the open, in public, they saying it was travel issues or no showing shows. Basically throwing them under the bus, which is pretty disgusting. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments, man. It's nasty business. It's a very nasty business, whether you don't care if you're liked or you do care or you care too much if you're liked. It's still a nasty business. You got to be a boss, man. You just got to be a boss. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Have a beautiful night. Sub the act. Hit the like video on the way out. Hit the dislike video on the way out as well. Whether you like it. Either way, I need the feedback. Have a beautiful night. Sub the act. Sub to me. Peace.